Happy Friday! Yes, you made it! Happy Friday to you! Ah, can you taste the weekend? I know you can. Yeah, you could taste it yesterday. I know you could. All right. So today, just do as much as you can so that you don't have to work on the weekend and enjoy the weekend. Do what you gotta do to get set up for the next week. Make sure you take a little bit of time for yourself, even if it's only an hour or two. You deserve it. You've earned it. Who am I? I am Kitty Andrews with declutterthebrain.com, providing personalized decluttering solutions to those who are challenged with procrastination and overwhelm. And this way they can thrive in a calm and productive environment for life. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for life. So want to learn how we can help you to do that too? All right, we'll give you your next step, one step to take in about 4 minutes from now. And make sure you stay tuned for the Friday Funny, courtesy of Darren Hardy, my mentor. This week we're looking at the difference between collector, clutter, and hoarder. And a lot of the information has been, I have gotten from the DSM-5, courtesy of psychiatry.org. And also from the International OCD Foundation. So you can look these things up as well. Isn't it all the same, I'm asked, whether it's collecting or clutter or hoarder? No, it isn't. It depends on the state of mind of the person. You can look back at Monday's video for a personal story that I have of someone I visited, and the eye of the beholder. One man's junk is another man's treasure. Of course, yeah, we get that, right? Okay, now the collector is almost always around a specific theme: stamps, models, figurines, what have you. It's well organized, usually valuable groupings, and they're displayed for appreciation. And it's organized, systematic. Some collectors, interestingly enough, may have a similar amount of possessions as someone with HD. However, you get the mental picture. It's tidy, it's organized, it's cared for. Then Wednesday we went to the clutterer, which is defined as a large group of usually unrelated objects piled together in a disorganized fashion in spaces designed for other purposes. For example, tabletops, floors, hallways. They may or may not have a specific theme. They're not acquired usually in a planned fashion, and not an excessive acquisition. Usually it's stuffed in attics or basements. It may cause mild distress and generally doesn't have a broad impact on work or family life. Then we get to hoarding, which is defined by the OCD Foundation, hoarding disorder. A diagnosis of this requires all three of the following. Person collects and keeps a lot of items that appear to be useless, and it's excessive acquisition, and the person always has difficulty getting rid of things, like it causes extreme distress. Number two, the items take over the living spaces and keep the persons from using the rooms as they were intended. Number three, the items cause distress or problems in day-to-day activities. We're not just talking some lost car keys here. We're talking some serious OMG. And that can result in sanitation concerns, structural issues, community conflict, eviction, impaired access to emergency services. I mean, we've all heard of where somebody, God rest his soul, has died in a fire because nobody could get to the home due to the clutter. The overall prevalence of hoarding disorder is approximately 2.6% of the population, and it starts in their teens and higher rates for people over 60 years old. Now, I know you're asking, how can I help? Well, there's treatment, including motivational interviewing, which basically it seeks to increase someone's motivation to change their behavior, or cognitive behavioral therapy to change the way the individual thinks about anything, especially regarding their hoarding. Skills training, support groups. There are many ways that you can help someone. If you know someone who is could be suffering from hoarding disorder, do them a favor. Reach out, find out as many support resources as you can, and bring it to the person's attention. Do your best. And at the end of the day, if they won't do anything about it, you've done your best. Just let them know that you care. Till next week, eat that frog or not. We've got your Friday Funny. Okay, so why do Teslas cost so much? Simple, they charge a lot. Come on, that joke was electric. You must laugh at it. It's from Darren Hardy. Okay, so Brad is on he's on a job interview, and the fella asks him, so where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, I'd say my greatest strength is listening. Okay, the interviewer says, he repeats the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, the same place as today, in the mirror. Crickets. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye for now.